employ women on major infrastructure projects in New South Wales. This is all part of a push by the state government to double the number of females in the building industry. Shelley, the Minister for Women, says it's all about making women know that these jobs are a potential career pathway. What do you think? Is it a good idea?
I do. I love this idea because I think it's one of those things that there's a huge barrier for women to get into an industry like this. But, you know, there's a construction site at the end of my street and there are a lot of women working on that. They're doing more of like the stop-go work, and you see the male construction workers actually building on the site. But I just like to see that there is a little bit more, male and female mixing in this sort of industry. I don't know if it's an industry I'd like to get into, but I'd like it to be an option. And I think we have so many cases at the moment where we have gender pay gaps and things like that we need to just encourage women to go into any part of the workforce.
Katie, do you think forcing construction companies to hire women is the right way to go about changing this gender imbalance in the industry?
I'm not a big fan of quotas. I know that might cause some controversy, but I'm not a big fan of quotas. But what I am a fan of is opportunity for people no matter what gender you are. And I think that if this is going to encourage women to join the construction industry, if that's the path they choose, then I think that's a great thing. But it is all about making sure that the industry as a whole really are accepting of women, coming in and maybe doing a trade. But I actually think in a lot of cases they are. I know here in the Northern Territory we've got some wonderful female electricians. I was actually at an event just last week in the building and construction sector and I was amazed by the number of women that were there.
Well, I haven't seen a lot, to be honest, and I've done a few renos in my time. I haven't seen one female tradie cross my path.
Yeah.
So maybe it is something we need to change. Shelley, you say you're a big fan of quotas.
I'm a massive fan of quotas. I think it's 2018. We are obviously not closing the gap voluntarily. I think we need quotas to actually make it happen.
So if a man goes for the same job as a woman, you think in this case a woman should get it just so we can get some numbers into the industry?
Yeah, absolutely. And also you can't be what you can't see. So if you have never seen a female electrician, then your daughters aren't going to grow up going, maybe I can be an electrician. It's one of those things that I think we need to force our way in and maybe break down some of those stereotypes.
Yeah, you raise a good point. All right, we're going to take a break, but first it is time to say goodbye to our Western Australia